Now in our previous video, we discussed that what is the meaning of factoring, what are the two types of factoring, that is recourse and non-recourse factoring. Now in this video, we are going to discuss that whether shall we opt for factoring or no, and in case of incremental profit approach and in case of non-recourse factoring, that is where factor bears all the risk, all types of risk in case of non-recourse factoring. So now let's understand that how the SAD management saved all these types of costs, that is administration cost was saved, the bad debt loss risk is saved, and working capital, that is loan that we are going to take, is also saved. So due to this factoring, that is non-recourse factoring, we have saved administration cost, bad debt loss, and working capital borrowing cost. And this management is now relaxed, but there are no free lunches in this world. So factor is going to definitely charge two things. The first is the commission and the second is the interest on advance if he is making a prepayment. So deciding yes or no in incremental profit. So let's take an example. In case of a company adopting for a non-recourse factoring. Now in this example, credit sales is given to us bad debts. The bad debts rate generally happens, that is the trend is 1% of credit sales. The savings in administration due to this factoring, the cost of borrowing was 15% average collection period, that is debtors will pay us the money in 90 days. Factor agreed to pay in 60 days. Annual factor commission is 2.5% of credit. So now let's understand that what are our savings due to factoring. So there is savings in administrative expenses, there are savings due to bad debt losses, and savings in cost of funding. And then there is commission, that is our cost. So savings in administrative expenses is 0.5 million. The bad debts, that is now borne by the factor, that will be saved is 12 million multiplied by this 1% of the bad debt loss, that is 0.12 million. Now when we talk about savings in cost of funding, so what we are comparing is in-house cost with that of factor cost. Now when we are saying in-house cost, so 12 million, that is our annual credit sales, will be blocked at the rate of 15%, that is the cost of borrowing, for a period of 90 days. So that comes to around 0.5 million. But factor will make an advance payment, and that too in 60 days. That is, we will be getting our money 30 days earlier. So 12 million multiplied by 15% multiplied by 60 by 360. So that gives us 0.3 million. So what we have saved is the difference, that is 0.45 minus 0.3, that is 0.15 million. So the total savings, that comes around 0.77 million. Now comes the factoring commission, that was 2.5% of credit sales, that is 12 million. So that is 0.3 million. So if you will see, the net savings or the actual savings is 0.47 million. So the incremental profit approach, that is shifting from in-house management to non-recourse factoring, results in the net savings of 0.47 million. And yes, then we'll definitely opt for factoring. So this is how we decide that whether we are going to opt or not opt for this factoring in case of incremental profit approach and non-recourse factoring. Thank you.